Hey there! I'm glad you're here. Ready to learn some pretty cool things? Let me know which ones you liked best in the comments afterward. Okay, let's do this. Compared to the age of the Earth, modern humans evolved relatively recently. Want a real analogy? If we compress the entire history of life on Earth into an hour, human existence would only span the very last few seconds. The Earth is estimated to be around 4.5 billion years old. This analogy simply highlights the immense amount of time that passed before humans came into existence. If you're learning English as a second language, or if you struggle with it in general, you might want to watch this one twice. Capitonyms are words that change their meaning if the first letter is capitalized. Capitonyms are a specific type of homograph, a word that is spelled the same but has different meanings. In fact, they can change meaning and sometimes pronunciation when capitalized. The capitalization usually happens when the word becomes a proper noun or a name associated with a specific person or thing. And whoever said learning English was easy? Are you in love? Or maybe falling for someone? Well, did you know that when two lovers gaze into each other's eyes, their heart rates often synchronize? It's true. Studies have shown that couples in romantic relationships, even without physical contact, can experience their heart rates and breathing patterns aligning when in close proximity. The exact mechanisms behind this synchronization are still being studied, but it's believed to be related to a deep, subconscious connection between individuals who share close emotional bonds. The first artificial sweetener to come into existence was saccharin. It was discovered accidentally in 1879 by Konstantin Fahlberg and Ira Remsen at Johns Hopkins University while experimenting with coal tar derivatives. Fahlberg noticed a sweet taste on his hands after working with the compound, leading him to identify it as saccharin. Modern chickens are considered the closest living relatives to the Tyrannosaurus rex. Yeah, really. This is because all birds, including chickens, are descendants of theropod dinosaurs, a group that includes T. rex. Scientists have found evidence through molecular analysis of T. rex proteins that they are more closely related to chickens and other birds than to other reptiles like alligators. I mean, the size difference too. Who knew? Every year, the world experiences a massive human migration. Any guesses when? It occurs during the Chinese New Year. Yep, the Chinese New Year, also known as Spring Festival. It's indeed the world's largest annual human migration, with an estimated 385 million Chinese people traveling to reunite with their families or visit loved ones over the 40-day celebration. How about that?
Most movies, including those in digital format, are filmed at 24 frames per second, which is the standard for smooth motion on screen. There are a few reasons for this. In the early days of sound movies, 24 frames per second was the minimum speed needed to support sound synchronization. It's also an easily divided number, which makes it easier for editors to work out specific time cuts. Most importantly, 24 frames per second is considered to look the most natural to the human eye and feels the most cinematic. Do you like astronomy, but you're not too keen on math? You might want to consider hiring a math tutor or reconsider career choices. That's because astronomers absolutely need a strong background in both mathematics and physics to effectively study and analyze celestial phenomena. Astronomy is fundamentally based on the principles of physics and heavily relies on mathematical calculations to interpret observations. So there, take that one to the stars with you. Fleas can jump approximately 350 times their body length, which is considered an incredible feat for such a small creature. If a human could jump proportionally, it would be like jumping the length of a football field. In June 1908, a massive explosion occurred in Siberia for what is now called the Tunguska event. The explosion happened around 7:14 a.m. local time over the Podkamennaya Tunguska River in Russia. Witnesses said that a large asteroid or comet likely exploded in the Earth's atmosphere, flattening some 80 million trees in the forests below. The explosion's energy was estimated to be equivalent to 15 megatons of TNT, which is 1,000 times more powerful than the atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima. Processes of food preservation, including drying, refrigeration, and fermentation, are widely considered to be among some of the oldest methods. The process of drying, for example, involves removing moisture from food through exposure to sunlight and wind, which inhibits the growth of bacteria and mold, making it one of the oldest preservation methods. Perhaps you'll remember this one from astronomy class. Quasars are extremely bright and very distant objects powered by supermassive black holes, considered some of the most energetic objects in the universe. This makes them incredibly luminous, even when viewed from great distances. Essentially, they are the active cores of distant galaxies and can even outshine entire galaxies.
Welcome to the fascinating world of your belly button. Yes, that unassuming little dimple in your tummy is actually home to an entire microscopic metropolis. Did you know the average belly button is like New York City for bacteria? That's right. It harbors an impressive 67 different species. It's like a microbial melting pot in there. Feeling a little grossed out yet? Thought so. Just remember, the next time you glance at your belly button, it's, well, not just a lint trap. This next one's a good karma story, but maybe a little extreme. In 75 BC, Julius Caesar was traveling to Rhodes, a renowned center for oratory, when his ship was intercepted by Cilician pirates. He was held for 38 days before his friends paid a ransom of 50 talents. Upon his release, Caesar immediately vowed to capture and severely punish the pirates. After raising a fleet in Miletus, Caesar returned to the island, where he was held captive and captured the pirates. He then had them brutally beaten and crucified, as he had promised. See? Told you it was a little extreme. All right, next. Have you ever heard the phrase, wear your heart on your sleeve? It's a common expression, meaning to openly show your emotions. Interestingly, it had a literal meaning in the Middle Ages, stemming from customs like jousting and Roman festivals. What I mean is, knights would wear tokens or colors of the ladies they admired on their sleeves during jousting tournaments or battles, signifying their dedication to them. They could be anything from handkerchiefs to simple ribbons. The phrase itself, though, and its meaning has evolved over time. Someone once said, "Beer is the perfect blend of hops and happiness." I'd have to agree, but who among us do you think drinks the most? Surveys say that the Czech Republic consistently leads the world in beer consumption per capita. The Czech passion for beer goes beyond just drinking. It's deeply rooted in their culture and tradition. For them, beer is more than a beverage. It's a social experience that brings people together. So, the next time you find yourself wandering about the Czech Republic, make sure to raise a glass and join in. Na zdraví. Ever feel like you're always looking up to someone? Well, imagine being Anna Haining-Swan and Martin Van Buren Bates, the world's tallest married couple. Yes, Anna measured 7 feet 11 inches tall, and Martin, who was just 2 inches shorter, were indeed the world's tallest married couple. They became famous for their remarkable height while touring with circus troupes and sideshows. Their wedding in London in 1871 was a highly publicized event, and they were known as the tallest married couple on Earth. Welcome to beautiful Yellowstone National Park in Wyoming, where nature shows off its punctuality with Old Faithful, basically the Swiss watch of geysers. Renowned for its natural wonder and predictability, Old Faithful erupts approximately every 60 to 110 minutes, offering a dependable spectacle of nature's power. With each eruption, it propels boiling water up to 180 feet into the air, offering an amazing testament to the power and beauty of geothermal activity. So, what did you think? Pretty awesome stuff, right? We love putting all these facts and content together for you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.